Hello. I'm out on a walk. I'm not really sure when the last time I updated or talked to you guys. It's like 8:30 at night right now. I painted my nails. I don't know what I think about them. I'm typically like a really bright color girl, and these are very dark, so I haven't painted my toes yet. I'll get around to it. But I just want to come outside and go for a walk because I've been in the house literally all day because I was so tired from like going to the beach yesterday, and then I went to my best friend's house, and then I went to the gym. I didn't get home till like 1 in the morning, so it was just like a really like late day. Well, it became a new day by the time I got home. I just wasn't really feeling well. I think I was like super dehydrated yesterday, and I didn't drink enough water, so it just had me feeling all out the sorts. So yeah, I've been like trying to recoup from not taking care of myself properly. So I just stayed in the house. I just had dinner. It was really good actually. And now I'm just trying to walk. I've heard this is like a common thing in Italy. I learned about this when I went a couple years ago. They like to walk after meals, and like they swear that the walking after meals helps them live longer because you don't have such a heavy meal sitting on you. You don't really like go like right after you eat dinner. You kind of like take a while, you rest for a second, then you get up and then you go for a walk around your town, and it's just really good. It's supposed to be for you. So I like to do that. My dad's mother is also Italian, so I try to keep the culture, hold on to it, seize it. But um, that's basically what's going on. I haven't done too much today, and I don't see myself doing too much. There's this little tiny dog right here going off. Like, get away from my house, lady. Look at this spider web. I don't think you can see it. But, yeah, I was just listening to this video, and here's a dog. Hi. I was just listening to this YouTube video, and it basically was talking about how everybody wants us to be like addicted to our phones the way that they are. And I felt that, like, I literally felt so seen, so hurt by someone saying that, because I feel that like everybody wants us to be as addicted to our phones as they are, but that's not literally the reality. Everybody's not super addicted to their devices. And I feel like I've lost so many relationships with people because I don't want to be addicted to my devices, because I don't want to be on social media. And then I feel this guilt, like, okay, I'm missing out on other people's lives, or they feel like I'm not there for them because I'm not liking their damn Instagram story. But it's just like, bro, I don't want to be on Instagram. And honestly, I'm such at a point where if we don't see each other in real life, like, it kind of just is what it is. Like, how are we supposed to maintain a relationship or a friendship or whatever the case may be if we don't even see each other? Like, we're not even seeing each other anymore. We're just damn internet buddies. And like, I'm cool on being your internet buddy. I really am. I really just don't want the hassle of trying to keep up with everybody online right now, because just like, I have my own stuff going on. And if you really cared about me, this is kind of how I'm thinking about it now. If you really cared about me, and if I really cared about you, we would be making the effort to actualize ourselves in each other's lives. And because we're not, we obviously just don't want to be in each other's lives like that. We're just like cool with being internet buddies, and I'm like over that. I would not be internet buddies with a boyfriend or a partner or my mother or my father. Like, no, I want to actualize these relationships in my life. And if our friendship is not going to be like that, then I guess we just won't be friends anymore. And that's just kind of where I'm at with it. I literally had like one solid like friend left, honestly, after like deleting like all of my social medias. And me and this girl have been cool for years. So it kind of like upset me a little bit when we were like, okay, I'm not going to be. Well, okay, let me tell you the story. I guess I'm going to give you guys all the tea at this point. I don't know how to say it. Okay, we basically were friends for years. I don't want to say exactly how long because you might think like it's one person or another person if you actually know me. But honestly, it doesn't even really matter who it is because this has happened with multiple people that I've been like friends with where like we've been cool and we've been friends, but because we were holding on to like, okay, you know what? Let's talk about this really quick. Why is it that women want to be friends with like one particular or two or three particular women that they don't actually actualize in their everyday lives, but they want to tell you all of their problems? Every single toxic thing they have going on, like they're going to come to you and tell you about it, and they don't really want your advice. They don't really want to grow or to change or to do better or to dump that lame dude that they know they shouldn't be with. And then they get mad at you for telling them that because you're a friend and you care about them, and then it's your fault. What is up with that? I've literally stopped being friends with a couple women because they're just like unable to, I don't know what's the word, like just, I don't know the word that I want to use, to just realize that you literally have their best interest for them. And because they don't even have their own best interest, they find it hard to believe that somebody does. And when they do, they think like you're trying to belittle them or you're trying to be mean to them. Or one of my old friends said she felt like I would always say, yeah, I wouldn't do that though. And I did say that a lot, I'm going to be honest. But because I wouldn't fucking do that. And I would tell her, like, you shouldn't do that. And then you're mad because I'm trying to tell you that you shouldn't do those things. And she's like, you're not letting me live my life. Babe, go live it. Do you think I'm holding you fucking hostage? You're insane. Like, I'm confused. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of advice because you keep coming to me about the same problems. And it's not getting you anywhere. And it's not getting the people in your lives anywhere. And it's just, like, fucking frustrating because, like, bro, it's just hard to be a damn black woman and to be a black woman who wants to be friends with other black women. I'm literally starting to realize that because I don't want to partake in the culture of the typical black environment anymore. And I did for years. But at the end of the day, I'm about to be 25. Do you think I still care about going to the club every weekend and shaking my ass? You're insane. There's more to life. Like, don't even know what a damn tax lien is or a 401k or stocks and bonds. And the only thing that we want to do is get drunk and listen to Sexy Red. There's more to life than that. And I feel like because I started stepping into that mind frame and trying to, I don't even want to say bring my friends to the light because who the fuck am I? But I'm trying to tell you and show you like what I'm trying to actualize into my reality. And you think that it's me trying to fucking belittle you or me trying to tell you that you're not doing the right thing when it's not that. I'm just telling you, doing these behaviors probably isn't going to yield the results that you're looking for. Staying with somebody who keeps cheating on you over and over and over is not going to give you a loving partner. I'm just being honest. Like working at McDonald's is not going to give you a damn $1 million unless you work there for like 40 years. And even then, you're probably not going to have it. I'm just being realistic. And it's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, you guys know that I don't care about societal's need for us to conform to having a financial complex. No, I don't believe that. But we still can grow and evolve. And I think so many of my friends are becoming mothers and they're bad moms. Well, my old friends. I'll just be fucking completely honest. Like, it's really hard for me to be friends with a bad mom. And it's like, who the fuck am I to say what a good or a bad parent is? But I mean, damn. Come on. You don't feel any type of way cussing around your kids, telling them to shut the fuck up or that you're going to beat their ass or you're going to do this or you're going to do that or having multiple men around your children. Do you not feel bad? And not even just black mothers, because we could really get into it. Like, Black fathers as well, just not showing up for your children. All you want to do is literally nut and leave. Like, it's honestly getting fucking tiring, and it's getting played out, and I'm just really over it. I'm not saying, bro, I would love for the black community to come together and to learn the importance of a two-parent household, but I understand that everybody just cannot work out, and it is what it is. But just because you can't work out with a woman or a man doesn't mean that you can't work it out for your kid. And it's just so fucking frustrating that these people everywhere are just like, let's have these kids and let's abandon them, or let's half-ass show up. And I really do commend the people and the mothers and the fathers who are just like, you know what? As difficult as it is, I'm still going to show up, because no one said parenting is easy. It's not. It's one of the hardest things that you'll probably ever do. But damn, you don't want to try? You don't want to try for your kids? It says a lot. And I just feel like I can't be cool with people who don't love their kids. And it's like, oh, I do love my kid. But why do you treat them so bad? Or watching women or men treat partners better than they treat their children. I'm not going to be friends with you. We have nothing in common, because I'm trying to grow as a person. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal my family. I'm trying to heal my generations to come. So no, I don't have time to be in the club screaming, fuck my baby daddy, or sexy red this, sexy red that. And no shade to sexy red, because she got some bops, I'll be honest. But I mean, playing it around the toddlers, we got to do better. We literally just have to do better. And everything that we say that we dislike about our parents and the way that they treated us, don't you think we should probably be trying to do the opposite instead of doing the exact same thing and adding more of that drama and trauma? I don't know. That's just me. That's just my thoughts right now. Just what I'm thinking about on this walk is just like, we need a lot of help. And I say that about myself a lot, is that I need a lot of help. And I've advocated for a lot of my friends to go to therapy. Like, one of my friends that just was like, you know what, I'm so done with Anaya, because I think it's one of those things where people start to believe that I think I'm better than them, or like, who are you? Why do you think that, like, you have the right to tell me about me when you still need to help? Like, you still need help and you still need to grow. We all do. Like, we literally all still need help. I don't care how literally advanced you think that you get or how spiritual you think that you are, you literally still need help the same way that I do and everybody else does, because we're all still growing and having experiences that you're going to have to continuously learn from, grow from, and evolve from every single day. And that's just the reality of it. So yes, I do sometimes think I have the right to tell other people in my life, you need to grow, you need to change, you need to stop doing bad behaviors, because I'm watching you do them. And if you don't like it, that's okay, you can leave. And I might miss you a little bit, I might be a little sad, I might boo-hoo. But baby, I'm gonna get over it, and I'm gonna grow, learn, and evolve from that lesson as well. And sometimes the lesson is you can't teach other people shit. And I'm learning that as well through just trying to be like friends with other people. And I used to be sad about it, like, oh, I wish I had this friend group, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. But then when I had it, I still wasn't really content, because it's just like, these type of people aren't the people that I want to be friends with anyways. And I'm just settling so that I can have people to hang out with or go to the club with. And I was settling because those weren't even the type of environments that I thought that I should be a part of. But I was just doing it because it was the culture. And the culture of being young, black, in your 20s is to party, is to drink, is to do drugs, is to do all that stuff. And I'm not against it. For the collective, if that's what you want to do, what can I say? Like, it's not on me to preach or to convince you to live a different way, or for anybody to convince me to live a different way. It's just like, do whatever is best for you, but I can't be around that. I can't be around those type of individuals, those type of parents, those type of friend groups where the culture is just rooted in toxicity and rooted in negativity and rooting in us literally hating each other and bringing each other down, because we can't see the value of each other, because we are deeply rooted in self-hatred, and especially the black community is deeply rooted into hate each other and to pull each other down and to only value each other based off of having a good time. Yeah. And now you add that into the age of social media. It's just like we literally have nothing to say, talk about, or pour into each other, and we're just literally all hanging out, linking up, and the only thing we want to do is do drugs and alcohol. And I'm just over that. Like, we're not even friends, bro. We're just coming together to give ourselves an excuse to drink and smoke and party. But we won't hang out with each other any other time. We can't do hiking, we can't do book clubs, we can't go for a walk, we can't do none of that. Like, it's just absolutely nuts when you think about it in that context, that we're just, using each other as a form of escapism, which is the same thing as being online chronically, going meme for meme, post for post, like for like, just looking for the validation and the dopamine from people versus actually trying to love them and create meaningful relationships and memories with them. And I just want to do that. And I think that is why me and my best friend get along so well. Literally my only friend. It's so sad to say. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have people that I went to like college with who we still like check on each other here and there, but we're not in each other's lives. I will be honest. Like, if something dramatic happened, they probably wouldn't call me and I wouldn't call them. We're still just like associating, if that makes sense. But I wouldn't say that we're like super close friends anymore. And it just is what it is. I still love them because that's kind of how I am. I'm always going to love you, even if we stop being around each other as much, because nothing necessarily happened. We're just not friends anymore. And it just kind of, we're just not really friends anymore. It is what it is. And people try to sugarcoat everything. Like, nah, we just don't see each other. We haven't seen each other in like 3 or 4 years. A lot of things have changed. And it just is what it is. And we just can't actualize ourselves in each other's lives. We live far, and we're just living different lives right now. So it just is what it is. And I think if social media didn't exist, I probably would remember them, but we probably still wouldn't be friends because we're not actualizing ourselves in each other's lives anyways. And because we have social media, I'm like holding on. So there's like fake belief that we're still like cool or like friends. Even though we are cool and we can check on each other here and there, we're not really friends. We're just associates or people who used to be friends, and we just like still have care for each other. So we check on each other, but we're not really friends. That's kind of my whole spiel on that. So if you are one of those people watching this, I still love you, but we don't see each other and we don't actualize ourselves into each other's lives. And if that is to change, I would be happy because I do miss them, but I'm also just like not gonna fall out about it either, because it's just like I can't at this point. It's just like been too much time to be like losing myself over it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the whole thing, and just like friendships and like social media making it seem like we're still friends with people that we're not really friends with, and making us hold on to things that we should let go of. Like, before I start really getting off social media, I realized I was following people from like middle school. Like, bro, I can't even remember your name. Why are you on here? It's just nuts. I have a lot of thoughts. I do. I have a lot of thoughts about the socials of the medias. I have a lot of thoughts. Approaching 25. And 25 is not old at all. But I think 25 is a pivotal time for me to start growing and learning and really allowing that frontal lobe development to kick in and to make better life choices. And I've been feeling it for about 2 years, actually. On my 23rd birthday, I just cried and cried and cried because I was just like, oh my goodness, we're getting older. It's time to make better decisions. And even when I was like in my last friend group, I tried to talk to them about it. Like, hey, do you guys think, like, it's fine that we're clubbing and all, but like, do you think we could do other things? Do you think we could like do a book club? Do you think we can go hiking? Do you think we could just try to do other things? And it was just like, we'll do it. And then we like never did it. So it's just like, whatever. And I'm also like at a point where I don't like to wait for people to do things anymore, because I don't really have anybody to wait on. And if I'm waiting on people, it's mostly just an excuse because I'm too lazy to just get out there and just try to do things by myself. And in the last year, I've really been like big on doing that. It's just like doing things alone. I went to Canada alone. I like to go to the beach alone. I just do a lot of things alone now. I go to the movies alone. I go out to eat alone. I just mostly do things alone because honestly, I really just trust myself. And that's not to say I don't trust other people. It's just more so like I trust myself, I trust my thoughts, and I trust my own opinions. And I'm tired of trying to appease everybody else's thoughts, feelings, and opinions. When sometimes I just want to do something the way that I want to do it. I just want to go to the beach for 6 hours. I should just get to do that, not go with somebody else and then they want to leave after an hour or two and then I feel unsatisfied, or I want to leave after an hour and then they feel unsatisfied. Like sometimes you just have to do things for yourself, satisfy yourself, and then connect with others and, have that time with them. So yeah, I kind of been taking this weekend more so just to be by myself. I did see my best friend last night. I don't know if I told you guys that before. I went to the gym. I went to their house and we had pizza. And we were just chilling. It was pretty vibey, but like I said, that's just my best friend, and we're locked in. There's no switching up. So I think, but you never know. But I don't think I'll switch up. I don't think I'll switch up, but you literally never know. And I'm ready for anything at this point with life because you never know. But I really do want to see growth in our communities beyond just being a white person or a black person or a Middle Eastern person or just who the fuck ever. We all just need to grow and to change and to do so much. But I feel so passionate about the black community because that's what my family is. That's what I am. That's what we look like. And it's just like, we don't have to be so damn ignorant. And then there's this shift in the overall culture of who we are as people now, where it's becoming more, me and my mom were talking about this the other day. She feels that the black culture is becoming ghetto. And I agree with that. Actually, growing up in the hood at certain times and living in middle class like environments and going to middle class schools with other like black middle class people, and then other times having to live in the hood. My parents had us everywhere, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm really glad that I had that experience because it showed me all the different types of people. Like I've just had so much experiences, and I do think I'm pretty well cultured, despite the way that sometimes I carry on because I have been in the hood and I've assimilated. But do not get me wrong. Do not for a second think that I am not educated, that because I'm black, I'm just some ghetto like girl. And I think that's kind of what it is. Like I say, like, yeah, I'm this or I'm that, but at the end of the day, my parents had me well adjusted, well read, well traveled, and I'm deep in culture. So, and the culture that I'm deep into isn't being ghetto or ratchet or popping nails or popping gum or showing my body or just listening to ghetto music. It's not that at all. It's being brown and going to church on Sundays. And I don't even do that anymore, but still being brown, going to church on Sundays, putting on good outfits, getting dressed, getting braids, and loving each other and doing family meals every week. Like that was such a big thing in black culture when I was growing up. All my friends did that. We all met up with our like grandmothers at their house, and we would have these meals, and we would sit, we would talk, and we would grow up with our cousins. And that's not to say sometimes they weren't a little ratchet. I'm not saying they weren't, but we loved each other and we took care of each other and we supported each other, and we all poured into the family element. And I don't know what it is now, and maybe it's just like a big thing because of the panoramic. People have lost the value of everything that's outside of their phones and their super tight inner circle, that we don't even like really see our other family members anymore. Like we don't even hold that of importance or value. And I kind of just miss that. Like I miss being around my family and us loving each other. And a lot of things have happened in my family that are kind of traumatic to say. I won't even get into it because I'm just not even ready to touch that on YouTube yet. I don't know if I ever will be able to, but In short, my family, one of my cousins a couple years ago did pass away from some gun violence. It was a lie. I just can't get into it. Like, I just won't get into it. It's not really my story to tell. I mean, I guess I'm affected by it, but it's just not really my story to tell at this current moment. It's not relevant, so I won't do that. But I think that trauma, that heavy, heavy trauma that you can go through within your family can really cause you to just like lose sight of what's important with your family, because I don't know. I see it with my family. We used to be really close, and now we're just like, I see you when I see you, or I see you at a funeral, or I'll see you on a random church day. And I will say that I'm also like to blame. I can't just be like, it's not me, because I can't make it seem like it's not my fault or I don't have any role in that as well, because I have been avoiding my family a lot because I'm just not ready. Like, I tell my mom that I'm just not ready to be at family events without my cousin. I don't know when I'll be ready. It's been a couple years and I just need more time, and I'm trying, and I just need more therapy, and I just need to heal more, and I need to accept it. But acceptance isn't just radical. It doesn't just happen because you want it to, because if it did, it would have happened already. I'm just not ready, and I'll be ready one day. But that situation alone, I would say, truly changed me as a person. When you go through a large level of grief or a large amount of trauma that's hard to get over, and I think that encouraged me to leave the toxicness and the bitterness and the angriness of being a Black person alone, because we get so angry, we get so violent, we get so jealous, we get so envious when we become animal-like, not just Black people, but all people. And I just don't want to be like that. And I think our phones are making us angry, always seeing bad things, always being exposed to situations where people are being hurt, bombed, killed, cheated on, left, lied to, and just your faith in humanity goes down. And I think my faith in humanity is really like being tested right now, and I just don't have it in me to spend a lot of time on like negative things. So I'm trying to just create peace within my life, and I've noticed that a lot of that peace is coming through the simplicity of being alone and talking to my mom, talking to my best friend, and just trying to heal mostly right now, and being around people who understand that I'm healing from a lot of shit. Like, I'm just healing from being Black, honestly, as crazy as that sounds to say. I'm literally having to heal from being a Black person, and just going through Black experiences, going through racism, going through a lot. And I say all that to say I'm healing, but I'm not a victim, and I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not mad at anyone. I don't blame my parents. I don't blame society. I don't really, other than for capitalism. But I'm not like, it's everybody's fault. I have no accountability. I have no accountability in this situation. And yeah, no, I don't feel that way. I don't actually. But I don't feel like a victim. I don't feel like it's anybody's fault that I went through what I went through. I think I had to go through everything I went through, as we all have, to grow, to heal, and to evolve into a better collective. But I also won't let society, oh, there's swimming, that's cool. I won't let society, oh, he called this kid fish, getting out of there, fish. That's cute. I won't let society try to tell me what type of Black woman to be. I can choose to be a sophisticated, upstanding Black woman. I can choose that. I don't, like, society doesn't get the right to determine what type of person I will or will not be. That is solely up to me. And I think I want to choose to be educated and wealthy. And not that wealth matters, but wealthy in a lot of different senses. I want to be educated. I want to be well traveled. I want to be well read. I want to be well rested. I don't want to work too hard. I want to be taken care of by my family and by the people around me, my friends. And I don't understand why that's such a bad thing to say. Why is it deemed as negative? Because I want the people around me who care about me to care for me. And it's like, because I'm a black woman, I'm supposed to accept the bare minimum. I'm supposed to accept anything. I'm supposed to accept disrespect. I'm supposed to accept cheating. I'm supposed to accept all of the stuff I don't want to accept, and I refuse to just because society wants me to. It's my choice, and I'll continue to be who I choose to be, and I'll continue to stand up for what I believe in, which is the fact that everybody deserves a soft life. Not just women, not just white women, not just black women. All men deserve to have a life and the existence that they deem as soft, as enjoyable, and there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries for yourself with other people that point you into the direction of having a life that allows you to be at peace. It just seems that whenever a brown woman, especially a black woman, says that, it's like, huh? What have you done? What have you done to deserve that? What have you done? What has she ever done? Well, she lived and she breathed and she decided that she wanted better. That's it, and that's all. And that's what I've decided. I just want to do better. I want to be better. I want to set a better example for the children that are in my life, for the women that are in my life, for the people that are in my life. And I'm going to stop asking other people to change, and I'm going to learn to be the change that I would like to see in other people. People drive crazy. Now that is a change I would like to see, is people learning how to drive. But it's getting a little dark. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I have to be super, I just like, you have to be careful with like showing people where you are on the internet, because the internet is full of crazy weirdos. And I would just prefer not to be bothered by a crazy weirdo on my pursuit for happiness. And I don't even really believe in happiness, so I don't know why I just said that. I just believe in being grateful and being content with where you are and loving your life and appreciating your life for what it is. All that to say, I implore you as a woman or as a man or as they or them or whomever, whether you are white, brown, purple, or pink, to find a life that is worth meaning and be firm in your beliefs, be firm in your decisions of boundaries and pursuing a life that allows you to be comfortable, to be happy, to be healthy, and to be at peace, and that doesn't sacrifice your morals or your ethics by trying to fit in, by trying to please people on the internet or please the other people around you, because it's not going to get you anywhere anyways, and you'll be just as empty as the people who want you to be like them. So I'm going to walk home, and I'm just going to think about some of the things that I've been talking about, and I will talk to you guys in another video. Thank you for accompanying me on this walk around my neighborhood this evening. I love you. I love you. I love you a lot. Thanks for listening to me yapping.